Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's we'll be reviewing the Acura ADX. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Jody Wilkinson Acura here in Salt Lake for me some time with this ADX. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a turbocharged 1.5 liter 4-cylinder that goes through a CVT. Fuel economy is 25 around town, 30 on the highway, with power outputs being 190 horsepower. Before I move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So taking a look at the hood, you can see there's that distinctive line there in the center. It's kind of hard to see, it hides with the white paint. And then I love the headlight design, really sharp looking. The grille's all blacked out. You got the normal Acura beak design there, Acura logo front and center, and then you can see it's blacked out at the bottom. We also have the fog lights as well, but yeah, cool design overall. Now with our turn wheel setup, it's 235 by 45 by 19. You can see completely blacked out. I think that looks really sharp. Blacked out fender flare as well. You can see all the trim there along the bottom also blacked out as well. You got the A-Spec badge there, blacked out mirror cap, and then also the window trim, and there's your side profile. Now this leads us to the key fob, which has the Acura logo. We have our lock and unlock function opening for the hatch, remote start as well. Pop open the rear hatch here. And you can see pretty solid cargo space. Again, this is basically the same car as the Honda HR-V, so similar sizing to that. And then notice you have the walk-away or just the regular close. Taillights here, pretty sharp with the overall design. And then again, you can see all the blacked out trim there at the bottom. And I love the dual like exhaust tips there too. But there's the rest of the rear. Now this leads us inside where you can see it's hard touch at the top and then soft touch on the armrest. And then this is kind of cool with the seats. Got the white with the blue there. And then here's a quick look at the legroom. We've got the vents there, you can see USB ports as well. And then the headroom overall is pretty good. Now this leads us to the front, where again, soft touch here. We got the white and the blue accents. All of our window controls. The mirrors do power fold in. You've got your memory seats, blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. And then here's the seat perforated with all the blue trim. All of your power adjustments on the side. And then pretty cool with the pedal layout there. And then nice trim up top as well. So taking a look at the steering wheel, you can see it's got nice perforated trim on either side, and then it's kind of like smoother to the touch there at the bottom and also at the top as well. Heated steering wheel button on the steering wheel. You've got the A-Spec badge there. Paddle shifters here on the back with the adaptive cruise control and the lane centering, and then you've got your volume and voice command controls on the other side, and then just regular stocks there on the back. And then this leads us to the gauge cluster. So you can change the information that's displayed within the gauge cluster itself. And then with the drive modes, it doesn't really change anything. Well, I guess a little bit. It makes it red when you're in sport mode, and then it's gray and then blue. So I guess it changes the gauge cluster a little bit with the design. 360 camera system, as you can see, bird's eye view and all of that, which is really nice, actually. And then as for the infotainment system itself, it's quick to respond. You do have the little shortcut buttons there on the side, analog volume control as well, so all of it's easy to use. But yeah, it is plopped onto the dash there. Nice trim all across the dash here. Look at the vent there too, that's pretty cool looking. And then we do have our dual zone climate controls, heated and ventilated seats as well. Phone charging pad, got USB ports there, little cup holder storage. Shifter here, that CVT. Your individual mode, your drive mode select. You can see your auto stop start, hill descent, parking brake with your brake hold. Some more storage there. Pretty big center console. Nice trim here on the top. We've got a regular rear view mirror up top, and then we've got a panoramic sunroof. So this is our window sticker for this. This is an ADX all-wheel drive A-Spec Advanced, so it's loaded. Anyways, $45,950 is the total MSRP. Let's see how it performs. Well, let us set off in this new ADX and see how it performs. So you've got ADX, RDX, MDX, ZDX, What is this? Is this supposed to I wonder if it spells Rams. Or maybe it's Mars. That'd be cool, Mars. I'm trying to think of all the combinations with the first letters they have. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think they're trying to spell. Because obviously Tesla did the whole, with the Model S3 and then the Y and the X, they did sexy. So I wonder if Acura is doing a similar thing. but Mars, that's the only like one that I could think of, or I don't know. There's not a lot that you can, there's not a lot you can do with that letter combination. But anyways, let's focus here on the ADX. So ride quality is pretty darn good. It's comfortable, so that's a big plus. And I think the seats are comfortable too. Just done well overall. And it's, I mean, this is a luxury car at the end of the day. It's pretty well insulated in here, so that's nice. The other one I can think of, sorry, Zarm. It's not even a real word. I can't even think of anything that's like a real word. Maybe I'm looking into something that doesn't make sense. Who knows? But get our acceleration here. Unleash 190 horsepower. So yeah, CVT 190 horsepower. It's not going to be like a crazy rocket ship type deal, but you know, it moves. It gets the job done. Huh. And having independent suspension all around also helps out going over the little bumps and everything. So, not bad at all. To cap things off with the new ADX, again, this is a turbo HRV with the Acura interior, right? That's one way to look at it. I like it. I like this, you know, having a little compact luxury crossover. It's nice. And you know, the all-wheel drive, that's the thing with Acura, you don't have a lot of options for all-wheel drive with the smaller vehicle, right? Because Integra doesn't have all-wheel drive. You have to go up to, you know, at least the RDX. So having a smaller vehicle with all-wheel drive, I think, is really helpful. And again, it performs as you'd expect. And you know, the reason why you go Acura is it's a Honda, so you got the reliability that you don't necessarily get with other luxury manufacturers. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think about the new ADX.